Okay, folks, I'm going to do a quick update on this whole Coinbase deal I've been talking about. I went on to another YouTube channel and they were talking about different exchanges and stuff, and somebody said something about Kraken was a ripoff or something, and I put in there, what I found about Coinbase being buggy, and somebody responded, there's nothing wrong with Coinbase. So, if you've watched my other videos, you know what I'm talking about, and here I'm going to show you and explain a couple of more things I've discovered. Okay, let's go to my basic Coinbase page here. Now you can see now you see here where I transferred this 1.8 XRP on February 15th. That was the day I did the video, the last video. Well, actually both of them, I guess. So after I finished the video, I got to fooling around and ended up putting 1.8 in there. If you recall, and the other thing I said, how it said I only had 3 XRP available or something like that, and I said it doesn't make sense. Well, when I went back in there, that was actually, I guess it was the next day, because it was when that big crash happened where Bitcoin and everything took that nosedive. And in the middle of the nosedive, I had lost some value to my XRP. I guess it was, I don't know, somewhere maybe right there. And when I went in there, it said I only had 1.8 XRP instead of 3 or 4 like it said before. So I said, well, what happened if I changed the amount I wanted to deposit to equal what it said? And when I did that, it actually deposited the 1.8, and I couldn't figure out why it would do that. And then I came back in here, and as you can see now, my XRP says 92.9 instead of 94 point whatever it said the other night, because it actually did put the 1.8 XRP in there. So that made me start to wonder, why the heck would it do that when it said that the XRP, as I've showed you, well, actually, let me show you here, because I figured out right here what is, well, this available balance. It used to be positive, right, until I deposited that 1.8 XRP, and it was positive in, as you can see, a dollar figure. Now when you click that, it says, oh, don't see all your funds. Some funds may be temporarily unavailable to withdraw, to prevent fraud and keep your account safe. In the meantime, you can instantly buy and sell all of your portfolio balance, but you can only withdraw cash and cryptocurrencies up to your available balance. Which, as you saw in the other thing, it was like 3 and 4 and then 1.8. Now it's 0, right? But then look at here. Here is where my this stuff over here on the side, the transaction I did. It says I've done. It says available in 1 day. I've been waiting to see if I'd get that positive dollar value again, so I could show you what happens when there's that positive value. Evidently, because the market dropped and my available balance dropped too. I don't understand what that has to do with my available balance, since everything was tied up in Bitcoin, XRP, in that $30 deposit, according to them, won't be available for the 7 or 8 days, right? Which is, I guess there's another so many days left. I don't know how many days are, but anyway, like 5 or 6, whatever it is. So there shouldn't have been an available balance, but there was. So for some reason, when the market was positive, when my coins were doing well and they were earning or increasing in value, that available balance went up. But now that they're below the value I bought them at, that available balance has stayed 0 ever since. So now, as you can see here, it says available in 1 day. That's why I'm doing the video now, because that's actually, it's 10:47 Central Time, which means it's 11:47 Eastern. I don't know what time they use, but either in 10 minutes or in an hour and 10 minutes, these 1 days will end up available. So I wanted to make sure I did the video so y'all could see this. Okay. Now, it says available in 1 day, the BTC that I bought on February 8th. Available in 1 day, XRP bought on February 8th. Available in 4 days, XRP I bought on February 14th, which was the other day when I did the videos. Okay. And for some reason my $30 deal isn't even showing up in here. I don't know why, but I think it did before. Maybe they actually, no, they wouldn't have cleared it because they kept saying it wasn't going to be available until next Saturday is the date it actually gives me when I click on the deposit thing. All right. So that says that, yeah, I was able to deposit. Well, let me show you over here. Let me go to Pro. Here's Pro. As you can see over here, it says XRP 1.8. Now, you know, that's just because that available balance on the base Coinbase was positive. So when I went in here, like if you want to do a deposit here, select XRP, Coinbase.com. Now you see it says that I have 92.9 available. I have 1.8 in my portfolio, not 0 anymore like it did in the last video. Now I'm going to click max. Now mind you, look down here where it says funds on hold 185. Now in the other video, I think it said 172 or something like that. Available to deposit 0. Okay, and look, watch that number, it's changing. Now, I'm sorry, you know, the one guy says there's nothing wrong with Coinbase. This to me is a problem. That should not be, that number should not be changing. It is telling me that there's some shenanigans, if you will. It's either really bad programming. In any case, there's something strange going on with what the server sees as my available balances and what's on hold. Something is not right with the way that the system is reading it. Okay, and it's changing. It should not be changing. It's not changing unless it's based somehow on the market value. Now, as I said, my available balance on the base Coinbase was positive when my value was above what I bought the coin at. Is when it dropped, it went to 0 and stayed there. But that was how I was able to put this 1.8 in there, because I still had a positive available balance in there. But it wasn't an available coin. The coin was supposed to be locked up. For some reason, there was a dollar value in there. Now, when I saw it in there before, I assumed, well, somehow my purchase must not have been an equal to what the coin was, and therefore they put the couple of cents back into my available balance. And I never really bothered to look at it until I did this and deposited the 1.8 XRP, went back to the Coinbase.com and noticed that available balance, that dollar available balance, was no longer there. So once I deposited this, it went away, and now I can't do it again. It doesn't tell me you only have whatever XRP available. Now I'm betting that when the market goes positive above what I paid for it, that it's gonna give me a number here again. The problem is that the market is at 29.41 right now, and I forget what I bought it. It's almost at what I bought it at. But if the midnight freeze up that coin, I won't be able to show you anymore. So maybe it'll be midnight, or maybe even 3 in the morning. Maybe it'll be like mountain time or something, and then I'll be able to show you, hopefully, if this goes up above, I believe 31 is what it has to hit before I'll have a positive value on the original coins I bought. In any case, watch, if I hit max, it says 0, and the deposit doesn't, it's still grayed out. So Even though it says right here that I have 92.9 in Coinbase, it says available to deposit 0, funds on hold 185 for some reason, not 92. So if this is not buggy software, I don't know what is. Unless one of you all know, maybe there's a purpose to this. If there's a purpose, I haven't been able to find it. Leave a comment down below if you know why it's doing this. If you, oh yeah, that's common, or yeah, there's a reason for it, whatever. Leave a comment down below and let me know, because I've yet to be able to figure out why it would be doing this other than sloppy programming. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and share, you know, let everyone know. I'm starting up this thing again. I'm not obviously not a professional here. This is new to crypto coin or cryptocurrency, and this is about following my journey, discovering the different software, the different exchanges, what's going on with the currencies, how to figure out what they're doing and when to buy, when not to buy, and all that stuff. This is all about just following along with me, you know, and laughing at me and laughing with me, whatever, you know. So go ahead and subscribe, comment, etc. And again, if you know why this, especially this funds on hold, keeps changing, if there's a reason for that, because that to me that implies a serious bug in the way the system is reading balances, and that's not something you want when you're dealing with money and assets, etc. This should not be showing this weird stuff here, in my opinion. If there's a reason for it and you know about it, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know, because I can't figure out why. So until the next time, y'all take it easy.